Hey guys, it's Connor back from ThePreMedPractice, and today we're going to talk about the Kaplan Biology review for the MCAT exam. This book is kind of thick. It's about 400 pages. I'm going to give you a pretty much overview of what you're getting into when you get a set of MCAT books and what you have to do to pretty much maximize what your yield is in these books. So I've taken all the prerequisite bio when it comes to, organism bio, DNA replication, like stuff like that, cellular bio. And throughout the book, a lot of things are touched on. There's some anatomy, but not really necessarily. Obviously, you have to know systems, but there isn't, specific muscles and stuff like that. But I think that, for me, personally, the most difficult subject was the hormones. I needed a lot of review when it comes to, estrogen and luteinizing hormone and FSH and everything like that. But, I think it offered a really good review. And the way that the book is set up is kind of good, too. Let me get into this. So, an example would be, the book is broken up into 12 chapters. So, in each chapter, there's little sections. So, it'd be like 1.2 would be chapter 1, second point. And after each section, there's a little practice about your yield of what you just read. So, you'll do a little questionnaire, fill in the blank, multiple choice, or whatever it is, for each section. And at the end of each chapter, there's 15 multiple choice questions, which are called discrete questions. And they don't have a passage before you read them. I think they're really just maybe subject test version questions of what you were just reading each chapter. But I think that they give you really good reviews for what you're getting yourself into. Especially a beneficial thing about the book is it tells you what percentage of what you're reading is going to be actually on the MCATs and what section it's applying to. Not just biology. It would say here's an example. Where's the first page? Here we go. So, literally the first page of the book says that this encompass 18% of the MCAT. So, it's a pretty broad spectrum of things, but I think the book really does a good review, especially that I've already taken all the classes, that it really did help me in actual regular class that I'm in now to really brush up on my basics, because this is a lot of basics. There are questions here I remember doing from AP Bio that I've completely forgot, like how to do a gene map, but, you forget things sometimes. It's okay, as long as you just repeat them. So yeah, I got through the book in about 2 weeks. It's not that difficult of a read. It's kind of dry. Obviously, it's bio. It's not something like Exam Crackers that has a million pictures in it. My friend actually has. I took a look at it. It's very interesting. But the mnemonics in the book and this one are amazing. They help me with pretty much regular school. So I just want to mention that I moved to the biochemistry book next in this set, even though it's not in the original order. Just by, amount of load from this book during the school year, that I switched to this book, and it basically helped me with class, and I'm going to go to the organic chemistry book next, and hopefully that'll help me with regular class as well. I take all the notes from these on my iPad, which I'll be posting in my website, and a link for that will be in the description below. So yeah, it's very interesting getting into these books, and the fact that I'm 1/7 of the way done, it's kind of, I don't know, real world shocking me that it's actually time for the MCAT in my life. But yeah, last thing I wanted to talk about was registering. So the AAMC had just put out the dates for the MCAT exam, and I think maybe 2 or 3 days ago I just paid for it, and it was really shocking because the number of attempts per lifetime went down on the website. And that really freaked me out. It was like a ticker, really saying, reality's hitting, that this is what I'm getting myself into. This is crunch time. I need to be able to get through all these books and really practice on the full lengths and all the practice questions. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. We're gonna do a video like this, pretty much reviewing the pros and cons of each book, thinking where I really struggled, where the parts that I felt were really easy, maybe you can just brush over. I'll post some of my notes on my website, but I'm going to review everything, even though some of these chapters say they need 2% of MCAT questions. I'm going to make sure I go over everything, whatever works. I think later, after I'm done with all of these, I'm going to be doing maybe question practice, practice questions, but I don't know, I'm not sure. There's a lot of different things that goes into answering the MCAT questions that I've noticed through experience so far. Not necessarily that they're very difficult. They're really testing a concept, not really that specific questions. Well, I mean, obviously they're specific in the sense that you need to know the material, but you don't necessarily need to know like specific values or stuff like that. It's all given to you. The answer is there somewhere. So you just need to be able to look for the concept and ask yourself like what the question's asking for and really decipher the information that they're giving you in the MCAT. But yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for coming.